sorry.
It's okay. I didn't know you were still here. I thought you left.
Oh, well, I came back after I dropped the boys off because I thought you might need some help cleaning this place up.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Where you headed?
Frank Cooper called. Vanessa decided to give up Dinah's whereabouts. I want to be there.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, well, now you can feel safe again.
Yeah, I hope so.
So whatever you said to Vanessa must have done the trick.
Surprised me. I don't know. Hey, last night turned out well, huh?
What'd you say? Can you believe that Philip sang for Harley? He was so bad.
Did you see the look on her face?
Oh, yes.
Oh, well, it's nice to know that good old-fashioned romance is still alive, huh?
Well, for some people.
You said you talked to Ross yesterday. You didn't tell me what you guys talked about.
Well, let's just say that we both realized that I threw my last chance away a long time ago.
Well, does he know you and Ben broke up?
I don't think Ben does.
What does that mean?
I was too embarrassed to tell you this, but I had a few setbacks.
I thought you guys called it quits.
I thought we did too, but we fell into bed.
Fell.
More like jumped. Oh, God, Cassia, I know that Ben is bad for me, but why does it feel so damn good to be with him?
Carmen Santos. As I live and breathe. And you are going to continue to let me live and breathe, aren't you?
You know, you're not half as amusing as you think you are.
Oh, yes, I am. But I'm twice as charming.
The jury is still out on that one.
You know, I had a very nice time at dinner last night.
You sound as if it surprised you.
It did. But you're full of surprises, aren't you?
And you? Have you decided whether or not the two of us are doing business together?
I have. Decided that I need to get to know you a little better.
That's not an answer.
The truth is, as far as trouble goes, I'm kind of full up now, and I'm not sure I want to take yours on.
You're a hard sell.
You're a hard seller.
You know, I have something to show you here. I think this article will be of interest to you.
Rosie's bankruptcy.
Yes, a terrible tragedy. The man was a tycoon one day and the next ruined.
Let me guess, you?
All I can say is we had a business arrangement that he foolishly ignored. Something like Alan Spaulding did to you.
Yeah, you know, it says here that he lost everything and nobody knows why.
I have some ideas.
I bet you do.
All perfectly legitimate.
Mm-hmm.
No threats, no goons, no hit squads.
I'm impressed.
Maybe you'll be impressed again when we put Alan Spaulding out to pasture.
That would be a beautiful thing.
Of course, I can only decide to do something like this with the benefit of a legal counsel.
I knew this would be a beautiful morning.
Oh, did that hurt?
Ted, yes.
Well, if you're looking for sympathy, you're at the wrong place.
Abby, I'm just a little hungover. Can I just have
Oh, now,
some...
that's interesting because I distinctly remember taking that bottle of scotch and putting it away, and you obviously got it back out.
Philip and I had a lot to drink about,
You went out without telling me you were leaving the house.
I was on a mission, sweetheart.
A mission?
Yes.
Oh, ha!
Can we just sign this morning? My head is about to explode.
Sign this morning?
Good. Just please, just stop it. Just give me
did that hurt
give me
too?
a break.
Well,
Yes,
I
it
just
did.
want you to imagine how worried I was when I woke up and you were gone on some wild boys' night out.
It wasn't wild. It wasn't wild until Philip started singing. Then it got wild.
Oh, Philip was singing.
Horribly, I might add. But see, the point is,
What's the point?
I was trying to help Philip and Harley in a relationship. That's the point.
Did they have a fight?
Yes, and I had to take emergency action to fix it.
Oh, okay. Well, you could have told me you were leaving.
I know.
You could have called Maida. You could have not broken the lamp on your way back in.
I didn't see the lamp. Is there something I can help you with over there?
No, I'm just looking for the spare key.
What do you need it for?
Okay. Look, I've been thinking a lot about this, and I hope you guys are okay with it. But I've decided to ask Jesse to move in with me.
Shouldn't you be out looking for an apartment?
Yeah, well, I would if I could find something good to look at.
Well, here's a hint. You start outside.
You cut me some slack here, Drew. I mean, I'm the one that decided I'd move out of my own apartment. It's technically mine. I didn't even have to pay rent for it. I'm being the nice guy here, and what do? Ooh, go look outside. Thanks, pal. I appreciate that.
Oh, stop being so dramatic. I can find one for you in a second, Jesse. What? You know what? You don't want me reading over your shoulder, so just give me a page.
Yeah. Look, Drew, this is ridiculous. I can't take
What?
this.
What now?
What, you're running around here half naked all
What
the
are you
time.
talking about?
Look, in your little robe, flaunting your whole body.
Flaunting?
Yeah, will you show me some respect?
Show you, Jesse, why don't you just stop being so cranky, okay?
Cranky? Honey, you're fucking...
No, okay, you're just upset because Michelle ran out on you last night. That's the problem.
Yeah, and
but don't take
whose
it out
fault
on me.
was that, okay? Anyways, this has nothing to do with Michelle. This is about you and me.
Do you have a problem with me?
I have a lot of problems with you, Drew.
Well, you might as well tell me now, Jesse, while we're still roomies.
Well, for starters, roomie, you walk around here flaunting your body parts in a little robe like every guy has to notice you or something.
Who's noticing me, Jesse?
Who? Every guy with a pulse, Drew. I mean, you got body parts flying around everywhere. I'm afraid if I don't watch it, I'm gonna get hit by one.
Well, at least I don't turn your half of the apartment into a love den.
Loved him? What's that supposed to mean?
It's supposed to mean that I don't appreciate walking in on you and Michelle practically doing the nasty.
We were just kissing. What? I can't even kiss
Kissing?
my own girlfriend
You
in my
were
own
inhaling
apartment?
her lungs, Jesse.
Oh, forget. You know what? You'll never see that again.
Well, thank God.
Good.
You know, I don't know why I even let you talk me into this stupid Three's Company thing anyway.
Why? To save your life? Remember why we all moved in here together?
Okay, well, my life is saved and your job is done.
Yeah, I did a good job, too. I mean, you know, you and Danny ended up in here together. I guess you're not scared of him anymore, are you?
Are you ever gonna let that die?
You brought up Michelle. It's only fair I bring up your poor taste in bed partners.
I told you that I'm not ashamed of what happened, Jesse.
Fine. Dropped. How's that?
Dropped. Yeah, right, dropped. You brought it up once again. Now listen to me. I know that you can't stand Danny because he was with your girlfriend, but why don't you just get over it?
Listen, this has nothing to do with Danny. Okay, you went into bed with him, and I care about you, Drew.
What were you thinking? How could you get back together with Ben? I had every intention of keeping him away. I did, but he came over to drop off my key, and then things happened.
Bull. Blake, things don't just happen.
Oh, well, then Ross's zirconium princess girlfriend gave me that big kiss off. So guess where I went straight?
Not again.
Yep, Ben's office. It was like autopilot time. So I get there, and there's a glass with lipstick on it. You know, he claims it's from a client.
And?
And I kissed him.
You slept with him, didn't you?
No, not that time, but I would have if he pushed me.
What is wrong with you? What does he have to do to you? He taped our conversation. He used you to free Annie, to get Louis Oil away from my family.
I know these things. I know them. It's like I'm out of control or something. Like I'm doomed to make my mother's mistakes. I don't know, Cassie, every single time I see him, there's something other than my brain takes over. I just can't think, and my heart starts racing, and I can't breathe, and I can't stop myself. I just have to be with him.
I think I've been very hands-off with you so far.
Can I expect that to change?
That depends on you.
Well, I like hands-on. And your offer is becoming more attractive by the minute.
But you're still hesitating. Why?
I have personal concerns.
Are you worried what Blake Marlowe will think? You see, I do my homework, Mr. Bourne.
Well, then maybe you can fill me in.
She hated when you represented Annie Dutton, didn't she? What will she think of me?
Blake isn't really your concern, is she? Why don't we continue this discussion tonight? At dinner. My place? I live, well, but then I guess you know where I live, don't you?
I look forward to it.
So do I. Very much. So then.
Will you relax? It's just our mother.
Right. That's like saying relax. It's only the Ebola virus.
She's gonna be thrilled to see you. You know that.
Sure, that's why you had to bring me home behind her back.
Oh, you can't leave school for spring break?
Well, actually, I'll let you explain that to her.
Come on, you're being nervous. Stop it. You're her little girl. Huh?
Who she tries to keep out of the country.
She'll be fine.
She's not gonna like this.
It'll be fine. Just hold on. Let me tell you something.
Pilar! What are you doing here, my baby? What is she doing here?
Frank, I need a guarantee that the aiding and abetting charges against Vanessa are going to be dropped in exchange for information about Dinah.
Ross, we're not prosecuting Vanessa anymore as long as she gives us Dinah's whereabouts, and then she's free to go.
Yes, if knowing you betrayed your daughter is your idea of free, I guess that's true.
Vanessa's doing the right thing, and so are you. You definitely do not want the FBI bringing in your daughter. You'll only be looking at her as a fugitive and as a murderer.
Dinah is not a cold-blooded murderer. She's a woman that needed help, and she didn't get it.
Look, Ross, I just want to get her here, okay? And then we'll deal with it. Excuse me 1 second. Vanessa, thank you for coming down here. I know this isn't easy for you.
No, it's not. I think it's the hardest thing I've ever had to do.
Vanessa, your daughter killed a man, okay? Somebody has to be held accountable for that.
Well, maybe I should be. I'm her mother, and I did a really lousy job.
Well, I guess you have a chance to make up for it then. Just tell me where your daughter is.
Before Ben came into town, my life was perfect, Cassie. I was so happy. I had absolutely everything I wanted. It scared me. I mean, maybe I think that I didn't deserve it. That's why I let this happen.
What if Ross wanted you back? Would you go with him?
Not if I couldn't get Ben out of my system.
You can't have both men.
I know. But that's what I want. That's what I want. I want Ross to be my husband. I want that. But I can't get Ben out of my blood.
Do you love him?
If obsession is love, I guess I do.
I gotta go. I'm sorry to leave you hanging, but I gotta go.
Oh, that's okay. You know, I made it this far. But hey, thanks for listening to me, because...
You okay?
Yeah. Is your man making you crazy? Oh, this is a good quiz. Like I don't already know the answer to that one. Question 1, do you find yourself running when your man calls? 2, do you feel out of control?
Question 3, do you find you fantasize about him constantly? Well, yes, yes, and yes. Oh, I'm so doomed. How did you find me here?
Don't I always?